Hello there. My name is Boluwatife David. Welcome to 40 Lessons in 40 Years. And this is lesson 3. One of the most potent ways to control what you think about is to control what you hear and what you see. Now, whilst the five sense organs have been regarded as the gateway into our mind, the most potent of them all is our eyes and our ears. Now, think about it. Have you caught yourself singing a song that you never really particularly paid attention to? Probably you're just walking on the sideway and then you heard a song playing in the background, and without your permission, you found yourself singing it a couple of minutes later. What has happened is that there's been an infiltration of your mind through your ears. The same way you saw something pass in front of you, and without your permission, you begin to think about certain things that you are not even aware that you're thinking about in the moment. The truth of the matter is that the moment we see something or we hear something, without our permission, they begin to build castles in our minds. And that is why, it is important that you pay attention to the things that you hear and the things that you see. I remember somebody once shared a story with me that, he grew up in this environment that was, abject poverty. The best that he could see of what people could do, was people throwing tantrums, being thugs, robbing and all of those things. And then he thought to himself, if I really want to make something really significant out of my life, there is a need for me to uproot myself from this environment and plant myself in another environment. See, one of the fastest way we learn in this life is by observation. And how do we observe? By what we see and what we hear. If you take a moment to audit all of the things you know today, you would realize that majority of them you did not learn from the walls of a classroom. In fact, majority of them you did not submit yourself to anybody to particularly teach you. All that you discovered is that by observing and by hearing, you began to act in certain ways. So if you want to really alter your outcomes in life, like we already know, it is to alter our thoughts, then the fastest way to alter your thought is to condition the things that you see and the things that you hear. So one very important thing that you can do right now is to ask yourself, the kind of thoughts that I want to have, where can I see things and where can I hear things that would help trigger those thoughts automatically, such that if I plant myself in those environments, then I can automatically begin to think about those things. Remember this injunction that if there's anything that is pure, if there's anything that is good, if there's anything that is of good report, these are the kind of things that we should always think about. And the way to ensure that that is what we're doing is to condition the things that we hear and the things that we see.